Well, it's an animal referred to as one of the most invasive species in the world. And after numerous sightings in western New Providence, the Ministry of Environment is confirming the cane toad is back. This is the first concerning re-emergence of the animal since its initial appearance back in 2013. Ministry of Environment officials have reactivated a task force consisting of government and private sector stakeholders set on eliminating the existence of the infamous amphibian. Bahamas National Trust Science Officer Scott Johnson explains the animal's biology.
It is a highly adaptive species, and it is a good competitor for resources. And it's also a big toad, and it's also poisonous. So all of these characteristics of the animal makes it a potential concern, actually a good concern for our native wildlife. The downside with this year is that it's a wet year, and cane toads like rainy weather for breeding. When you have a wet year like this, now if you have adult cane toads, they're going to be finding places to breed in, and that includes water features, that includes native ponds, any type of basic water reservoir they will try to use to breed.
Now, Johnson also warns residents that they should be careful if attempting to engage with the animal, and adds that any sightings should be reported to agencies like the Ministry for Environment and the National Trust. He also gives this advice to Bahamians who may feel daring enough to deal with the toad on their own.
You should put on gloves and preferably a long sleeve shirt. You do not want to just get a cutlass. I know a lot of Bahamians think that they can just get a cutlass and chop the animal. That's not a very good idea, because if you try and chop the animal and some of its secretions spurt out on you, and especially if it goes into your eyes, your mouth, or in your nose, that can cause some negative health problems for you. And so you want to be cautious with that. The idea is to grab the toad, put it in a bag, euthanize it, which is like putting it in a freezer for a couple of days, preferably a deep freezer to kill it.